Good Friday morning, my winners out there. This is John, your host with the show Break the Board, where we break down everything sports gambling, looking into each game from the night before, breaking down the trends for today's games and the matchups, giving our best leans. You can always join and become a part of our winners family at bccssports.com, or you can email me, John, at bccssports.com. This is a very special day for me. My daughter Lydia turns 8, the most beautiful thing in my life that God has given me. Love her so much. She's just an amazing little soul, and I'm so blessed and fortunate. So I know she likes listening to these. Some of them I got to edit, of course. I can't let her hear everything I say. But happy birthday to you, sweetheart. Daddy loves you so very much. BetOnline is your number one source for all your basketball info, stats, news, and scores. Get the latest odds and lines, including the last player reports for this year's pro basketball playoffs. BetOnline is always your sports information headquarters this season, as we have you covered for all your sports wagering needs. Basketball, MLB, NHL hockey, UFC, and boxing. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to get your betting info, including live betting options and your favorite casino and card games you can play right from the comfort of your own home. Head to the website today and use your mobile device to get in on the action. Be sure to use our promo code. That's BLEAV, capital B-L-E-A-V, BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. BetOnline, where the game starts. So you deposit, you use the code BLEAV, capital B-L-E-A-V. They match 50% of your first deposit, and then we're going to take a bunch of money from them, because that's what we do. Last night, 1-0 with the Mets. The Mets come through for us in a big way 2 nights in a row.
Gambling. Just anything about gambling. It's not gambling. You know you're going to win.
That's right. Bunch of guys texting me, we're going against the Rays again 2 nights in a row. Folks, the Rays could finish as the best team in baseball. But I want you to think about this. Every year, this team is so good, they won 90 games. So if you win 95, that means you lose over 70. Or you lose 65, whatever it is. So the best teams in baseball are going to lose 55 to 70 games. So the Mets, they got hot. Alonso, 3rd straight game with a homer, comes through for us there as the Mets come across the finish line. Yesterday, leans, I told you I had a gut with the Angels. I didn't give it out, so it wasn't official. We were 1-0, which I'll take 1-0 every day of the week. That's what I get paid to do. Any day you wake up or go to bed with more money than you woke up with was a successful day. But I did say I had a lean on the Angels. That came through. I said I had a lean on the Nats. That was a loser. Told you I had a lean on the Cardinals and the Cardinals. Cardinals are just playing amazing baseball right now. They put up 16 runs again. When a team like that gets hot, it just makes it really, really difficult. And right now, they're hot as a firecracker. Faux show. Friday morning. You know what that means. Not only is it my daughter's birthday, it is also the day that I get blackballed from everybody forever. This will be the day that everybody looks back on and says, well, we can't ever sign busting chops and calling shots. We can't ever sign break the board. We can't ever, do anything with BCCS sports because of what they said with the Lakers Nuggets series. All you guys are suckers and knob slobbers of the Lakers, and you were wrong. All I heard was, the Lakers, they got them figured out. They got the Nuggets. Rui Hachimura is going to change it all. He's going to change the world, which Rui had a very good game. I can't say he didn't. But what I said, I'm a little shocked. Is Anthony Davis going to score 40 again? Anthony Davis, 18, 4 of 15 from the field. Garbage. Austin Reeves, 23. He had 22. Rui had 21. LeBron, 9 of 19, 22 points. And LeBron missed many layups. And I'm not going to beat up on LeBron. Look, he's one of the top 5 greatest players of all time. But you can definitely see fatigue starting to set in, not only in the altitude, but the every other day games, and we're only 2 games into this series. Folks, I told you, the Lakers are a really good defensive team. They held Denver to 43% shooting. The Lakers shot 43%, but that's not the 55% I said, when they shot last game and everybody's talking about how great they were. And then we said, well, 3-point line, they shot, 46%. They're going to do that again? No, they didn't. They shot 26.7%. Everything I said was true came true. So ESPN, you're wrong. Fox Sports, you're wrong. Everybody on every podcast I listen to, the list goes up. You're all wrong. Stop slobbing the knob of the Lakers. I get it. You want the Lakers Celtics. The NBA wants it. I tweeted this out. It was my only tweet last night because I was way too busy getting stuff ready for my daughter's birthday party. I got like Never Neverland happening here in the backyard this weekend, and I got a softball tournament tomorrow. But I told you, the Denver Nuggets have been the best team all year long. And all of you, and I tweeted this out, the refs were pro-Lakers early on. I don't even want to hear that they weren't. All right, and look, I like Jeff Van Gundy a lot, but bro, calm down. You sound like Dr. Bus there watching the game. Your job is to analyze the game, not talk about how the Lakers should never have a foul called on them, or not talk about how great. It's Lakers. Shut up. Shut up. Can we finally give some kind of credit to the Denver Nuggets? I'm excited today. Am I going to turn on sports talk, TV or radio or podcast? And am I going to hear anybody say the Nuggets roared back? Because the Lakers had them down. Not as much as Denver had them in game 1. But Denver trailed the whole game. Right? The whole game. We got to stop. Anthony Davis. Now, I expect the Lakers to have a monstrous game in game 3. They have to win. Teams are 6-56 all time when down 2-0. 2 of those teams being LeBron's. But Denver 6-0 historically in the postseason when they're up 2-0. Now the Lakers got to win 4 or 5. I just don't see it. If Denver finds a way to get... Now, remember, I said when they went back to Denver for Game 5, this thing would be 2-2. Both teams would defend home court the first 4 games, right? And I still believe that. But, if Denver finds a way to steal one of these games in L.A., man, this is a 5-game series. I don't see how the Lakers can win a game in Denver. Especially, and the longer this series goes, the worse it's going to be for the Lakers, right? LeBron is going to get tired. I'm not knocking him. The man's 38. He's doing all he can. He's playing hella good defense, but he doesn't have anybody else he can count. Right now, the only guy he can count on is Austin Reeves. Rui's had 2 good games in a row. Is he going to put together 3? I don't know. Again, I told you I like Rui a lot. But this Anthony Davis, 4 of 15, he did have 14 boards. But Jokic, a quiet 23 points, 17 rebounds, 12 assists. The Joker just does Joker things, triple-double. He's the best player in basketball. It's not even close. Jamal Murray, 37, 23 of them in the fourth quarter. He finally got hot, but, he had a lot of shots that were wide open as well, and he just missed them. So, again, I can't wait to hear about the Lakers because I can tell you what's going to happen today. I can just tell you what's going to happen. Doesn't matter what radio station turn on. Doesn't matter what. It's all going to be about all the positive things the Lakers did. And how the Lakers are going to come out game 3 and win. Well, no duh, they're going to come out and win. Right? LeBron ain't going to let them lose game 3. And look, AD, he had a crappy game. Now he'll probably put up 40 again. Denver's a different team on the road. So no kidding. Right? But I told y'all Denver was going to go up 2-0. And all I heard about was this cheat code. And you know what? I like Darvin Ham a lot. I think Darvin Ham's one of the best coaches in basketball. And I think he rightfully deserved all the credit everybody was giving him after game 1. But can we talk about Michael Malone a little bit? Can we talk about Malone? Because, I mean, he's putting on a clinic. A clinic. And his energy and his passion that he mic'd up, I mean, we need to give him some credit. Excuse me, Nuggets best team in basketball all year for a reason, folks. I get it. We want the Lakers and the Celtics. I understand it. But right now, those aren't the two better teams. Just saying. Tonight, Boston will host Miami in what I think is a must-win. Boston laying 9, way too much. But 70% of the bets on the Heat, 62% of the handle on the Heat, so it's been all Heat money. We'll see how now day of game public gets a hold of it. I expect those numbers to come closer to 50-50. I got to get like some hot tea in the mornings or something. This thing, I mean, I'm serious. I only cough with you guys. But I fully expect Boston to win this game. 9, I don't know about that. But to me, the play is the money line parlay, right? The Celtics cost us the first one. Last night, we did nothing with the Nuggets-Lakers game. So, truth be told, I did take Nuggets in game when they were down and got them like plus 180. So, thought that was a good opportunity. But moneyline parlay, Boston and Lakers game 3 together, minus like 118. I think that's a really good bet. I'm going to end up giving that out. I think that's a really good play. So, that will be what we do with NBA games. Look, it's again, you got to spot bet this thing because it's way too hard. I mean, the Lakers have covered both games in this series by the hook. That just goes to show you how good these bookmakers are, and they're right on the number. In hockey last night, 4 overtimes. Just incredible. I told some guys, I kind of lean Hurricanes, but I just want to wait. 4 overtimes, one of the longest games in hockey history. Just an absolute amazing game there between the Hurricanes and the Florida Panthers. The Florida Panthers, they now moved to 6-2, their last 8 against the Carolina Hurricanes. And more importantly, look, man, what they've did to, I mean, they've won 6 in a row. What they've did to, or not 6 in a row, sorry. They had won 6 in a row, and then the Maple Leafs got them. Now they come back this series. What they've did has just been absolutely impressive. So kudos to them. Tonight, your Western Conference Finals will get underway. Dallas Stars at the Vegas Knights. The old coach of the Knights in the saddle there for the Stars now. Knights minus 125, Stars plus 105 on the comeback. Over under 5.5, just like it was for the Panthers Hurricanes. Last night, the under cashed in for all you folks. So congratulations for any of you that had the under. But 74% of the handle is on the Knights, 26% on the Stars. Bet 67% Knights, 33% Stars. Again, I like the Stars for the series. I like the Stars to win the cup. That's just me personally. Out of these 4 left, they're plus 360 right now. The Knights, I want to see how the line moves. If it stays 67% of the bets Knights, I may take the Stars game 1. If they lose, now I get them at even more of a plus price for the series, where I like them in the series already. I like the coach there to get them right and beat his old team, the Vegas Knights. Right now, for the series, Knights minus 140, Stars plus 115. So if you take Stars game 1, you make your money. If they lose, now you probably got plus 190, plus 220, somewhere in that range, to get the Stars for the series. So that's something definitely going to look at here as we move along. In baseball today, in baseball today, a full card. First matchup, the Arizona Diamondbacks will visit the Pittsburgh Pirates. Excuse me, Zach Gallen, who's been hot as a firecracker, against Johan Oviedo. Diamondbacks come into this puppy 25-19, Pittsburgh 23-20, Diamondbacks 11-9 on the road, Pirates 10-9 at home. This will be the first game in this series. Galen, like I said, he's been lights out, 6-1 with a 2.35 ERA, 0.85 whip, averaging 6 1/3. He's been incredible. Oviedo 2-3 with a 5.14 ERA. The Pittsburgh Pirates at home, they have been better. The under 3-0-1 in Oviedo's last 4 starts on a Friday. Diamondbacks 22-7 the last 29 meetings, 12-4 the last 16 meetings in Pittsburgh. Right now, Diamondbacks minus 178, comeback plus 150 with the Pirates. On that one, McCutchen, he's questionable with an ankle. Choi, he's still going to be out till early July. But look, even with that being said, the Diamondbacks are ranked 6th in offense. Pittsburgh has fell to 21st. Again, I told you guys the Pirates were going to cool off. Everybody's like, you can better get the Pirates. Last 3, Galen 2-0 with a 2.75. Oviedo 0-2 in his last 3 starts. More importantly, the Pirates haven't won any of the last 3 starts. 4 innings pitched on average, 10.22 ERA. So there's absolutely no way right now. He's lost 4. They've lost 5 of his last 6, being Oviedo of the Pirates. He's never faced the Diamondbacks. Galen, on the other hand, has faced the Pirates twice, both last summer. No runs over 7 innings pitched and 2 runs over 6 innings pitched. The Diamondbacks split those out. Look, Galen, I can't step in front of that, but I do like the plus money with the home dog there, that big, but I'm not stepping in front of a guy that's been clearly one of the best pitchers in baseball. Brewers, plus 205 with Adrian Hauser against McClanahan of the Rays, that are minus 245. Again, that line's so big. McClanahan's been lights out. You can't step out against him at home. And the Rays are coming back. Good spot for them to get back on track, but I can't lay 245. There's just no way. New York Yankees 25-20 visit the Cincinnati Reds 19-24. Yankees 9-10 on the road. They got the win yesterday, 4-2 over the Blue Jays. The Reds are 12-9 at home, so they've been impressive at home. Schmidt 1-4 with a 6.30 ERA. Cincinnati will send the right-hander Lively to the hill, 1-1 with a 1.69 ERA. But he's more of a bullpen guy, so I don't see him going a long time in this thing. Judge is homered in his 6th straight game yesterday, so he's on fire. The Yankees are on fire. Over-under for this game is set at 10.5. Yankees 7-3 the last 10 meetings. With all that being said with the Yankees, and I think Schmidt's like their worst pitcher, Yankees laying $1.65, comeback 136 on the Reds. I would either lean Reds or not play the game. Just because, Lively, even though he's not going to throw more than 4 innings at most, he still pitched well enough. And the Reds, again, 12-9 at home. So as bad as the Reds are, 19-24, 12-9 of that at home. So Tigers, Matthew Boyd, the Southpaw, laying 115. Jake Irvin, even money for the Nationals. Tigers come in 19-24. Nats 18-26. Boyd 2-3 with a 6.47, 1.56 whip, averaging about 5 2/3 per outing. Jake Irvin 1-1 with a 4.11 ERA. The Nationals, they've cooled off a little bit. They had a pretty decent run going there for a little bit. Over under set at 8.5 right now. The Nats are 0-4 in their last 4 games with the total set between 7 and 8.5. Again, I'm not an over under guy, but just wanted to throw that out there. Tigers 1-4 their last 5 meetings in Washington. No real strong suit on this right now. Again, you guys got to remember, I'm recording this anywhere between 4 and 5:30 Eastern time. But if my lean would be the Nats at even money, I like them to kind of get back on track here. I'm not a Tigers guy, even though they had a stretch here about 2 weeks ago. They were playing well. Big game, Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Kyle Gibson will get the call. Kiki, that's what I call him, will get the call for the Blue Jays. Baltimore plus 128 on the comeback. Orioles plus 128 on the comeback. Blue Jays minus 152 at home laying it. Orioles 28-16. Toronto 25-18. Excuse me. Gibson 4-3 with a 4.67 ERA, 1.4 whip, averaging 5 2/3. Kikuchi, the Southpaw 5-0 with a 3.89 ERA, 1.3 whip, over under set at 9.5. Orioles 16-35 their last 51 in Toronto, and 17-37 the last 54 times these guys have hooked up. Kiermaier, the center fielder for the Blue Jays, he's out with sickness. Orioles bring in the 9th best offense going against Blue Jays' 11th best offense here. In their last 3, the pitchers, Orioles are 0-3 in Gibson's last 3 starts. He's averaged 6 innings pitched, 1.58 whips, 6.11 ERA. The comeback 5.52 ERA for Kiki, but the Blue Jays are 2-1 in his starts, so go fig. Again, Gibson hasn't pitched well as of late against the Blue Jays. He's lost 4 of his last 5 starts. 7 runs, 0 runs, 1 run, 4 runs. Historically has not pitched well against them at all. Kiki for the Blue Jays, when he pitches, they've won 7 of his last 8. Against the Orioles, 3, 5, 4, 3, 3, and 3 on the earned runs. When he pitches against the Orioles, he's 0-4 with Toronto. So, or his teams are. So, with that being said, the lean would be the Blue Jays, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I can lay $1.52 against the Orioles. That's tough sledding. Mets will be laying $1.46 against the Indians, plus 124 on the comeback. Cal Cantrell will get the call for the Indians. Carrasco, the old Indian, will get the call for the Mets. Again, with the over under 9, I just want no part of any game the Indians are playing in. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to break it down right now until they have a couple games where they score a couple runs. I just can't do it. Mariners, Bryce Miller will get the call for them against the Atlanta Braves. Bryce Elder, who's also pitched well. Both of these guys, low ERA. Atlanta's hanging out minus 152, comeback plus 128 on the Mariners. Early lean is on the Braves here, but we'll see how it goes throughout the day. Rangers, Rockies, Rangers laying 230, can't do that. Though my boy Perez is going against Kaufman, comeback plus 190 on the Rockies, over under 9. Oakland A's against the Astros. Waldichuk will get the call for the A's. Belak will get the call for the Astros. Astros laying 250, comeback 205. Again, same thing with the A's. A's are like the Indians. I just can't do it. I want no parts of it. A's are plus $2 every game. I do think there'll be some spots where, okay, break it down, but I don't want nothing to do with them when they're on the road at Houston. No, thank you. Moving right along, the Royals will visit the White Sox. Royals come in 14-31, White Sox 16-29. Again, both these teams suck. Royals 8-14 on the road. White Sox 9-13 at home. Greinke will get the call for the Royals. He's 1-4 with a 5.01 ERA, averaging 5 1/3. And Kopech, well, he's his twin brother, 1-4 with a 5.74 and 5 1/3 average pitch. So similar here. Royals 0-6 in their last 6 games following an off day. That's easy to explain. They're so bad on their off day, everybody gets hammered. They're hung over the next day. Easily explainable. 1-6 in Greinke's last 7 road starts against a team with a losing record. So if he pitches against a team with a losing record, they're bound to lose. If he pitches against the 27 Yankees, I guess he'll throw a 1-hit shutout. You know, White Sox 1-6 in their last 7 Friday games. Thursday night must be karaoke night down at the local bar there in the South Side. Royals 1-4 their last 5 in Chicago, but they're 7-3 their last 10 meetings overall. White Sox laying $1.20, comeback plus 102 on the Royals. No lean either way. I mean, gun to my head, the Royals on that road record, you can't really deal with that. But the problem is, anytime you have the White Sox laying money, I just got to shake my head. It's like, how in God's name can that team be laying any kind of price to anybody, anywhere, somebody? Dodgers, they get beat up last night, 16-8. They still scored 8 runs. Right now, Dodgers laying 136, comeback plus 115 on the Cardinals. Dodgers come in 28-16, 11-9 on the road. Cardinals, their record's a little skewed because, again, they've been hot as a firecracker, man. 18-26, 8-14 at home. Gonsolin, 1-1 with a 1.42 ERA, averages about 4 2/3. Matz, 0-4 with a 5.62, averaging 5 1/3 innings pitched there. Dodgers are now 4-10 their last 14 in St. Louis. So they've really, really struggled there when they got to go on the road to St. Louis. Edman, the shortstop of the Cardinals, he had an abdomen tweak, so we'll kind of see how that works out. 4th best offense for the Dodgers, 7th best for the Cardinals coming in. Excuse me. Last 3 starts, both of these teams, Gonsolin and Matz, their teams are 2-1 in their last 3, but Gonsolin's 1-1 actual for record. Matz is 0-1. Again, 1.72 ERA, 0.83 whip for Gonsolin. He's been lights out, 4.6 ERA for Matz there. So leaning in, Matz against the Dodgers, 2.53, 2.30 runs. So, he's had his moments. Now, the Cardinals have won Matz's last 2 starts, which seems like he's got the ship righted because they lost his last 6 after that. Again, hard to step in front of the Cardinals now. I mean, right now they're just crushing the ball. They lit the Dodgers, not just starting pitching, but the bullpen up yesterday. So, again, kind of hard to step in front of them. Last one I'm going to break down. John Ryan will get the call for the Twinkies. Detmers, the Southpaw, get the call for the Angels. Ryan 6-1 with a 2.16, averaging 6 1/3. Detmers 0-3 with a 4.89, averaging 5 innings pitched. The Twins 1-4 in the last 5 meetings when these two teams get together. Polanco, the shortstop of the Twins, he's got that nagging hamstring, so he's questionable. Gordon, the second baseman, he's out indefinitely, but Rendon, the third baseman for the Angels, he's out indefinitely. Angels bring the 8th best offense, 23rd ranked defense. Twins, 12th best offense, 2nd best defense. Again, their defense and their pitching has been lights out for the Twinkies. In their last 3, Ryan, 0.89 whip and a 1 ERA. Detmers, 1.8 whip and a 6.8 ERA. Again, Twins laying $1.25, comeback 108 on the Angels. Right now, the lean, even though the Twins haven't had success, the lean would definitely be the Twins here. Ryan, in his last 10 starts, Twins are 8-2 when he pitches. His last start came against the Angels, came back on September 24th. He went 4 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs against the Angels, but the Twinkies still won that 8-4. Detmers, he's had 2 starts against the Twins, both coming last fall. 4 earned runs and 2 earned runs as the Angels split those out. So that would be my lean there would be the Twinkies. Couple other things, not going to get into them. Padres laying $1.40 with Blake Snell against the Red Sox. Game 1 of that series. Red Sox plus 120 on the comeback with Paxton, the southpaw. Again, the Padres, Machado out now. They're not hitting that lineup they got. The Red Sox a top offense. I would lean Red Sox. I can't lay $1.40 with Blake Snell right now. He's just not pitching well. He finally got a win here recently, but the Padres are 20-24, and the Red Sox are 24-20. But look, the last 10, both these teams have struggled. Red Sox 4-6, Padres 2-8. So again, really hard to subscribe to any of that stuff. So that's my last breakdown. Sorry to cut it short today for you guys. Bet Online is your number one source for all your basketball info, stats, news, and scores. Get the latest odds and lines, including the latest player reports for this year's pro basketball playoffs. Bet Online is always your sports information headquarters this season, as we have you covered for all your sports wagering needs. Basketball, MLB, NHL hockey, UFC, and boxing. Bet Online is your fastest and easiest way to get your betting info, including live betting options and your favorite casino and card games. You can play right from the comfort of your own home. Head to the website today and use your mobile device to get in on the action. Be sure to use your promo code BLEAV, that's capital BLEAV, to receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Bet Online, where the game starts. Make a deposit, get that 50% bonus, put it all on the moneyline parlay. Lakers in Game 3 with the Celtics tonight, minus $1.18. Happy Friday. Happy birthday to my little girl, Liddy. Love you, honey. Have a great day, my winners.